it's your boy KP, and you are now watching Uncommon Opinions. Alright, calm down, everybody. Okay, we all know. It's the first episode, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we got shit like a little bit, alright? Enough of the applause. Since this is the first episode of the podcast, I really just wanted to sit down and have a one-on-one with everybody, you know? Tell you all a little bit about myself, where I grew up at, why it is I think the way I think, and ultimately, why it is I became the man I became today. But before that, I just really wanted to tell y'all what this show and podcast is going to be about in general. You know, it's going to be a lot of laughs, it's going to be a lot of serious discussions, and it's going to be a lot of geek talk, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some life relationship issues, family issues, and a whole lot of geek talk. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool, I always been that kind of guy who was a low-key nerd, you know. Back in high school, I was afraid to show my geek side because all the cool kids bullying them. And I was too big to get bullied, you know. I was a big high school. I was too big to get bullied, so I decided to stick with the cool kids at the table. But the whole time, I was looking at the nerds and the geeks, and I was like, man, I belong with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I built the reputation as the class clown, chilling with the cool kids, a bunch of hee-hees and the ha-has. Ultimately, shit, by the time I became a senior, I decided I got too old for that. Started hanging out with the geeks and the nerds. And you know, by then it was a little bit too late. You know, I had to redo my senior year all over again. The same people I was hee-hee and ha-ha with, they crossed the stage. I had to just look there and watch them. And ultimately, what I found out is that life ain't nothing but decisions. You're gonna make some good decisions, you're gonna make some bad decisions. But at the end of the day, you gotta be accountable for the decisions that you make. And ever since then, I caught myself with a new purpose, with a new stride, a new pep in my step, so to speak. I started looking at things a little differently. I started viewing relationships that I had with people differently. All the girlfriends I had, because you know, being from Chicago, there's a lot of toxicity in the culture. I had to look at that and be like, nah, man, that ain't for me. Looking at how I was raised and the environment that I was raised, I looked at it and I said, this ain't me. This ain't who I want to be. This ain't where I want to be. So I made the necessary choices. I made the necessary sacrifices to change it. Just like everything through life, it's a process. There's a struggle. There's an obstacle. And if you're one of the few strong-willed individuals out there, there's a lot of obstacles. And that don't mean you give up. You never give up on yourself. There's going to be a lot of naysayers. There's going to be a lot of people that doubt you. There's going to be a lot of people that smile in your face and tell you they believe you. And the whole time they're going to try to watch you fail. That's all they're going to be waiting for is the moment you fail. For the moment that you said, I can't do this no more. And you don't give nobody that satisfaction. And I'm in this week's segment on live your life the way you want to. Because only you living it. And that's facts. And before I forget, nigga, DC suck, man. I don't know who the fuck thought that was, man. I'll leave that for the next episode. This your boy KP, and I appreciate you for taking the time out your day to listen to what I have to say. And even though I know this is a little short for a podcast, I just thought I'd keep it sweet and simple for the first episode, you know, just to show you the way that I am. See if I pique your interest or not. And I appreciate if you would check out the channel again. But until then, I'm KP, and y'all be blessed.